want to get involved with the open beta in Street Fighter and all that other good stuff. It's important to me, especially talking about learning and transitioning into a new game, right?
Part 1 of the open beta video series. Today we're going to focus on the characters available in the open beta,
all right,
different control types, as well as the new drive system mechanics.
Okay.
The Street Fighter 6 open beta coming up between,
because I haven't really aggressively played like other people. I played the demo a little bit, but not a lot of it. But what I played, it's been pretty fun, right? But I really want to take a deep dive into Street Fighter 6, and this is the beginning of my journey in trying to get there. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more and how we're going to do that. There goes Luke, Jamie, Guile, of course. We love Guile.
Jury.
Hopefully Jury's a little bit easier to use. I don't think she's an easy use right there. We got Kimberly, we got Ken. I'm glad they got rid of the banana hair.
Now, whether you're a seasoned veteran or a brand new player, giving Street Fighter
this is the control types that we all argue about.
Control types within the game.
Let's pause it right there for a second. Let's just pause it right here for a second. All right, and I've already made a video about it. Is that Kim's not doing that to you? I already made a video about it. But I don't think this matters, right? Classic controls and modern controls, I really don't think is going to matter. It's whatever makes you more comfortable with it. They're like, the pros, what about the pros? Well, you weren't good enough to play with the pros anyway. Choose what you like to use. It's fine. It's okay.
Types available to the player. The classic control and the modern control.
But we'll see how this works out when we start playing competitively, and how many people are going to start using the modern control, and what influencer will influence everyone to switch from classic to modern or stay on classic.
This control type is
classic all day.
For those who've had experience in
See,
previous iterations of the game.
Yeah, this is kind of what I'm used to, and I think this is what I prefer. Of course, you got the Tatsu.
The modern control type is a brand new control option created for players.
I think for like charge characters or for specific characters that I want to use, I will use modern controls. Like a character like Guile. I'm not good at charging. So until I get good at charging and understanding how Guile works, maybe using modern control is a better option for me. You know? You do lose a few modern or for that matter, there's ways to get to those other specials and those other missing pieces that you have, but you have to do certain things to get there. So it's not completely lost, but it's lost enough. But it might be worth it, guys. Especially when you're playing against somebody that's really fast and your input isn't as good as it should be. Using modern controls could help out a lot.
There is also an assist button which gives access to 3 types.
Well, they have auto aim in Call of Duty, so I mean, they kind of have that.
Medium. Or heavy attacks in succession.
But I'm not like I'm a fan of classic controls because it's like that's what you traditionally do, right? It's kind of like what I've been said this. It's kind of like the WNBA saying no, don't change the height of the rim because it's not basketball anymore. If you change it from a 10-foot rim, we already got a lighter ball. Why are we gonna get an adjustment to our rim? You know, and that's kind of how I feel about modern controls. But at the same time, are we going to get more people into the game and playing the game if we have something like modern controls? A person that normally wouldn't like Street Fighter, you know, man, I want to rock with Kimberly.
These moves consume 2 stocks of the drive gauge, and like most of the drive
mechanics, they're overdrive, okay.
To replenish itself over time. Try to experiment with as many overdrive attacks as you can to see what kind of advantages.
The rooftop scene of Jackie Chan, interesting. I haven't seen that yet.
To save some of those resources for the next technique we're about to show you, the drive impact.
The drive impact. This is going to be crazy, especially against the wall. You have to be extremely careful and be able to predict when they're going to do that impact, man. That's going to be insane.
1 stock of drive gauge and
1 stock
that can blow through attacks. Using drive
That's
impact
gonna
is
set up
especially
there it is,
useful
the
in
wall splat there, and keeping them on the corner. Oh man, that's gonna be insane. So you have to be really smart and see if you can use your drive couch, and your reflexes have to be pretty quick too, and knowing when to do it, because if you don't do it in time, yeah, guess what? Or you caught mashing, hey, you're gonna get rocked.
You're also able to set it to one button in both classic
And modern, right? That you can do that for that in parries.
That suits your comfort zone. The next mechanic, drive parry,
Yep.
is one of the main defensive mechanisms.
And with the parry, you can actually hold the parry there, not just tap it. I like that about this. So now you have to also predict how long they're holding it before you attack them.
Has its own dedicated drive parry button, which can also be mapped out to a player's button preference.
Yeah.
Drive parry enables the ultimate defense.
And now they're making, there's a couple guys that made some arcade sticks that have the drive and your drive parry buttons right under it, instead of having the 8-button configuration that goes all the way to the right. You have those 2 buttons right under your controller at this point.
So be sure to use this wisely.
Use it wisely, right?
Executed at a specific timing, drive parry will result in a perfect
yeah,
causing a slowdown and enabling a huge punish not usually available from a regular parry.
You got to be able to predict people as well, so that's going to take some time. We're going to see a lot of drive parries, perfect drive parries within this year. People are going to sit there and perfect that for sure, and just lab the mess out of this game. And I can't wait to see that.
Tapping forward twice in order to dash out of it.
Who's the guy in the yellow suit? That's Jamie.
After canceling out of the parry and enables certain follow-up attacks that can be advantageous.
I kind of don't like that you cancel out a parry, but it is what it is. That's just part of the game, and so that you can, so there's not too much of a unfair advantage. I get that. You can cancel out of cancel out a normal attack doing that as well.
The final drive system mechanic.
Yeah, the right 6, yeah. When you have the Vuelix layout, you can use your thumb because those other 2 buttons are shifted down slightly.
Drive reversal can help with getting
Drive reversal is another good one.
In classic controls, drive reversal can be executed by pressing forward, hard punch, and hard kick at the same time while blocking. In modern controls, drive reversal can be done by pressing forward and drive impact at the same time after blocking as well.
Okay. Burnout. This is the crazy thing. This forces you to play the game. This is what Cool Cat was talking about. He didn't like that it was like this. And he's like, yo, I want to be defensive. This doesn't allow you to be defensive.
Blocking too many attacks, or even getting hit with certain attacks. Once your drive gauge is depleted, your character will enter burnout state.
Empty.
While in burnout, you will be unable to use any of the drive system mechanics until you fully recover your drive.
I love that. That's really good.
Manage your resources well and avoid
like they made this game like really fair.
Especially near the corner.
I kind of like that. Boom, super. Yeah, that's dope.
I've got for now, but hey, don't forget the Street Fighter 6.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
Through May 21st.
I can't wait for that. I haven't been playing the crack.
Game of the Capcom Pro Tour, and it's starting summer 2023. Winning any CPT online event means you've qualified for Capcom Cup and have an opportunity to win the $1 million grand prize. So, visit CapcomProTour.com for more details and tournament rules. We'll see you all at the Pro Tour.
During that beta period, it's for me is going to be about labbing more than anything else. I just gonna lab because I haven't played the crack like that. You know, do I have a friend that had the crack? I went over to his house. Yeah, sure, why not? But I wasn't like out there playing the crack. And honestly, I haven't been playing a crap ton of the beta either. I mean, you can look at what I got here. You kind of can see like today we're getting ready to play. But like other than that, I haven't put a lot of hours into the beta. So not the beta, excuse me, the demo. I kept on saying beta. The demo. But I can't wait for that to release and really sit there and hone in and learn characters like Kimberly. And maybe Kimberly's not the character for me. Maybe I pick somebody else that's a better option. Who knows? We shall see how this all works out.